Hi everyone, wishing everyone a very happy new year and a blessed and prosperous 2023. I started recording the video and then forgot to do this, so I'm just adding this. Jump into the reading now and enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a reading about your month January 2023. What sort of energies you can experience during this time, and also we'll majorly focus on what is it you can expect in your career, in your health, in your well-being. So this is going to be a pick a group reading, and I have three groups for you today to choose from. I have pre-shuffled some oracle cards based on each areas of life which we'll be looking in depth into. So the first group that we have here is with the crystal smoky quartz. This is group number 2 with the green aventurine crystal, and we have group number 3 with the amethyst crystal. So this you can find on the thumbnail as well, or you can right now pause the video, take a long deep breath and see which of the group you connect to the most. You can choose the group based on the first card that you see here, or the crystal, the number, the colors, or even the timestamp, which would be posted in the first comment or the description box as well. So, all I would request you to do now is take a long, deep breath, connect with your group, and then just jump into your reading, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, group number 1. If you chose this particular card and the smoky quartz crystal, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to keep these oracle cards aside for a bit, and we'll have a quick check on the energy that you would be surrounded during the month of Jan 2023. So, this is a general reading. So, as always, I would say that take only what resonates and leave the rest. Maybe some messages are not meant for you, or maybe this group is not meant for you. If you are being called to another group, maybe check that out as well. So, use your power of discernment to understand if this group is meant for you or not. So, we'll quickly take a look at the energy, overall energy of the month, and then we'll see the oracle cards. Okay, the card we get is financial constraints. So, what I'm hearing is for some of you, you might face some challenges in your financial situation. For some of you, it could be a job change which is bringing some instability at this time. But there are other doors opening for you. There are a lot of opportunities for monetary gain that's going to be opened up for you. So, don't be disheartened if a situation arises where you face there are some financial constraints. Make sure that you're taking care of your monetary matters. Have a look on your expenses, and make sure that you're spending in the right way. That's message for some. For some of you, I'm also hearing from this that make sure you're respecting your financial situation. So if you feel that you are in some sort of trouble, then use gratitude. Use the power of gratitude to be thankful of what you have in your hand right now. Be thankful of whatever it is that has already been given to you, and that is going to change your financial situation. So, the main focus for you in this month might be around your financial situation. So, have an eye out on how you are spending, and you're not spending just like that and overindulging in spending money. So there are people who actually tend to spend a lot of money when they are low, depressed, and they don't feel good about stuff. They tend to spend a lot of money in online platforms and stuff. So there's a warning here, just to make sure that always pamper yourself, but just don't go overboard. See your situation and then use it, and of course use gratitude and law of attraction to change your situation any given point of time. So as I was saying, I have already pre-shuffled some oracle cards here on different areas. So this will be looking into your career situation. This card will tell us about your relationship and your family situation, and one card for your health, one for your mental well-being, and this Moonology card will tell us about what is the main time period of the month which you can focus upon and which will be good for you, or any such guidance. And this is going to be the card which will tell you how you can focus more on yourself and bring about changes in your life. So the card for your career is Voyage. Okay, we'll go deep into all of these. For your family life and your love life, we get is adventure, wonderful new experiences fill my life. The card for your health is as I give thoughts to what I want, I feel invigorated. For well being, we are having I inhibit no one. We each create our own reality. And from the Moonology deck, what we have is full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So we are actually in Capricorn season. In Jan mid, we would be still in Capricorn season. And for the self love card I have is I am totally in charge of my life now. Okay, so first card being Voyage for your career. As I was also telling earlier, that you might see a change happening in your career. You might be traveling to a new place for your career. There might be new opportunity that has come up. However, it might feel a little unstable for you right now. You might feel a little emotional and disturbed or not ready for this change that's happening in your life, in your career perspective. So, if that's the case, then you are being guided to connect with your own emotions. Sit down with yourself. Journaling your thoughts is gonna helpful, is what I'm hearing from this. Your intuition is guiding you. This is something which is guided by the universe for you to take the next step. So, if you're being guided to take that new job, go ahead and do it. Initial changes always feels a little difficult and scary. For me also, I always feel scared to have a change in my life. But then changes are beautiful. There are a lot of opportunities that's waiting for you to take up to and go ahead in. So I see a lot of movement happening for you with respect to your career. A lot of job change, a lot of opportunities coming up, a lot of. I also see a lot of support coming for you. So in case you are feeling that you are lonely in this and you are not able to move ahead in your career at this time, be rest assured that you are being supported. It could be a friend, could be a mentor, could be from the spiritual team as well. But remember that you are being supported and being loved, and they are helping you to carry you forward and move ahead in your career path. Trust your intuition on this. With regards to your relationships with your family, with your love life, uh, I see a lot of happiness there. And here also, if you see, there is a path. Sorry for the glare. There is a path. So there is a lot of movement in this month for most of you. And there's going to be a lot of new experience. As I was saying, there's a lot of change coming up. There's going to be a fast change happening. But at the end, it's going to bring a lot of happiness. Sun always represents that particular energy, that beautiful life energy that's there around us. The sun comes up every single day, no matter what. So, in the similar manner, there's going to be change happening in your life. There's going to be a lot of movement happening. A lot of travel also might be there on the cards. And you are going to take that path which will lead to a lot of happiness. So, for some of you, I'm hearing you might understand what is it your soul is calling you to do, what is it for which you wake up every day in the morning and which you can do continuously without feeling tired at all. So that's something which you're gonna understand during this time, and that's gonna bring a lot of adventures and happiness and yeah, fulfillment in your life. It's gonna make your heart fill with joy, and that's what we are all here for. Okay, so with regards to your health, it says, as I give thoughts to what I want, I feel invigorated. So, this is a beautiful card which tells a story. I'm going to quickly read it from here. As you tell the story of what you want, which is the story the source within you is always telling, you feel happy and energized. The feeling of low energy is always a result of telling a different story than the expanded source energy part of you is telling. When you imagine an improved condition, you feel improved emotion. The way you feel is always about the relationship between the object of your attention and your true desire. Giving thought to what you wanted will give you the invigoration that you seek. Okay. So, such a beautiful card which basically talks about what you put your focus upon is going to manifest in your reality. So, in case you feel sick sometime, or in case you feel a little low in energy during this month, what you are asked to do is put your focus on what you want. In case, for example, if you feel dull in the morning and you don't want to get out of your bed, just think of something that you really want to do and something that's going to bring happiness into your life. Keep putting your focus on it, and you will see the energy coming in. So you imagine, you visualize yourself getting out of bed and doing your chores, and then having a sip of coffee, or reading a book which you love to read, or doing a painting which you always wanted to do, anything that fills up your soul. Once you see yourself doing that, your body will automatically respond to it. That's the law of attraction that always works. So that's going to bring into your reality. So that's what it says. When you imagine an improved condition, you feel improved emotion. And emotion is something which will come into your reality very quickly. So feel it, and then you will reach there. So the next card would be about your overall well-being in the month of Jan 2023. It says, I inhibit no one. We each create our own reality. So this is also talking about giving space to people and letting people be themselves. It says, as you find vibrational harmony, I'm struggling with the glare, sorry. As you find vibrational harmony with your desires, you are never inhibiting or preventing anyone else from living what they are creating, but you are controlling and creating your own reality. So, this is a beautiful card which talks about this controlling issue that we see a lot in our society. I'm not blaming anyone in this, but that's something which we have all been conditioned since childhood. So we try to control our situations, we try to control other people, we want people to behave in a certain way, but that's what it talks about. You cannot control anyone else apart from yourself. The only thing you can control is yourself and your situation. So for your own well-being, stop controlling others, or try to manipulate the situation around you. All you can do is focus on what you want. What is it that you want in your reality? What is it that you want to create? And what is it that's going to bring a lot of happiness to you? What are your desires? January is the start of a year, which is a very good month to actually put down your thoughts, your intentions, what you want to achieve. Put down your goals and start working on yourself, and give space to other people to achieve whatever they want to create in their reality. If you would be a harmonious match vibrationally to the other person, they will definitely come into your space and reality. And this talks about the full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So, if there has been something which has been not working out in your life, will be closed by the next full moon, which will happen somewhere in Jan. I am not sure of the date, but we are still in the Capricorn season. So, the time when there would be a full moon, it's going to be a really important time for you. So maybe at that point you are going to release things which has been tough for you, because full moons are time when you release stuff to the universe, and then you make space for something beautiful, something new to come in. So when you are doing your intentions and you're releasing stuff during the full moon, it's going to be helpful for you to proceed further in the month of Jan. It's going to help you to close those cycles which has been being a burden for you, which has been feeling heavy for you, so that you move forward in your life, so that you move towards that sun that we have been seeing, the happiness that we have been seeing. So be a little aware of this full moon that's approaching in the month of Jan. That's going to be a very important time for you, and that's the advice for you to release stuff which has been heavy for you and which you want to let out of your vibrations. And this card is about involving self love in your life. So, in the month of Jan, you can always say to yourself, I'm totally in charge of my life right now. It again talks about the same thing that we were talking about during the well being thing. Leave others apart, just focus on yourself. It says, the moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my power. So, all of us are divine beings in this human experience. The moment you acknowledge that, the divine flows through you, that energy flows through you, and you are in complete power of your life, your reality, your creations. So, focus on that. Use positive affirmations in your life, use gratitude in your life. It's going to definitely change your situation, be it related to your work, your finance, your relationships. Everything will change the moment you start changing within yourselves. So that's the guidance for this. Um, So that's all I have for you in this reading. That was a really lovely reading. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please put it down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for all the love, likes, subscribe. It's a beautiful way of energy exchange. Thank you for watching this reading, and I would definitely see you in another reading soon. Sending you lots of love. Bye bye. Hi, group number two. If you chose this green aventurine crystal and this set of cards, then this is going to be a reading. These are some pre shuffled cards, as I was saying, that I have already prepared for this group. I'm going to put it aside for a minute and we'll look in depth into it. I'll just pull one energy card to see what is the overall energy of this month for you and what is it that you can expect surrounding your month Jan 2023. As I always say, this is a general reading, so please take only what resonates and leave the rest. You have the power of discernment to understand if this reading is for you or not. And maybe if not, then there are other piles for you, or maybe other readings as well for you. So, that being said, I'm going to pull one card from this to see what would be the overall energy, and then we'll jump into the oracle cards. It says all tied up, and it's a card number 23, which rounds up to 5, which talks about a lot of changes happening. And what I get from this card is maybe at this point in time or in the month of Jan, you will feel that you are a little bit tied up with all the work that you have, or if I'm hearing for some of you, if there are things that you have been keeping pending from the last year to get it done when the new year appears and things like that, then this is gonna make you feel a little tight with regards to everything. You might feel that you're not able to move as much as you wanted to move, or you are burdened with a lot of things that's going on around you. For some of you, this could be mentally tied up as well. So there are a lot of things, a lot of changes that's happening around you, which is making you feel quite quite thoughtful and quite bound to a place and bound to thinking and things like that. So however, just remember that any change brings about a lot of transformation and healing. So I see a butterfly here, so which always represents transformation for me. So if at this point you are feeling that you are tired up and you are closed off, then remember that whenever a butterfly is about to get ready and fly, it first becomes a cocoon. It gets into that cocoon and it's all tied up and it's there in a closed place, and then it just soars up and flies with all those beautiful colors. So that's exactly what is happening with you in the month of Jan. You are being prepared for a lot of transformation and a lot of healing in your life. So if you feel that you are a little low in energy and you're feeling a little down in this month, then have that positive thought that you are being prepared for changes and transformation. So I'll keep this overall energy aside. I hope you can see it. And we'll get into your oracle cards. So I have these few cards. This one we'll take it up for your career. This we'll take up for your relationship. This one is for your health. This would be for your overall well-being and your mental well-being as well. I don't know, that word popped up, so maybe it's for you. And this one would be a time period which would be important for you in the month of Jan, and any other guidance that is coming through from this. And this would be how you can incorporate self-love in the month of Jan. Sorry. Okay. So your career card says potential. We'll go deep into them. For the relationship, we get transformation. And I'm not surprised that word popped up. I am joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. This is for your health, which says, I can visualize my body as I want it to be. For your well-being, it says, every emotion I feel is guidance from my adoring inner being. From the Moonology deck, we get is nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. And for the self-love card we have, I use my words and thoughts as tools to shape my future. Okay, let's jump into the card. So, for your career, we see a lot of potential. So, the word itself says that you are going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of ways in which you can reach to the top of the mountain, and the sky is the limit for you. You will be getting a lot of inspiration from other people and also from the divine. So, if you are a person who meditates often, then please make sure that you're asking this question: that what is it that you want to, you should walk, or which path you should walk upon. Sorry. So when you ask that question, be assured that you are going to get that information from the divine. So there's a lot of divine energy flowing through you at this point in your career. If you are already in some stable job and you're working, then there's a lot of growth, promotions, and appreciations happening for you in the month of Jan. For some of you, if you are an entrepreneur and you're working with yourself, then you're going to get a lot of other business opportunities as well. So if you are into your own business, then you might get a lot of new clients, new business offers, and there would be a lot of growth and potential. Yes, that's the word which is going to show up in your career, and there's going to be a lot of gains that's happening for you in this month. With regards to your relationship, I think the all tied up was with regards to that, that you might be feeling a little tied up in your relationships. You feel a little being held tight by others, but then understand that the transformation is happening, and when the changes are happening, just relax and leave it to universe. Just trust that the universe is doing the best possible thing for you, and they have innumerous ways to deliver things that you need to receive. You can see there's a butterfly again, and I'm getting goosebumps when I'm saying this. So, you are being transformed at this point. You are going to walk into your truth, whatever is that you are meant to do in this lifetime. So you are getting ready for that, you are being prepared by the universe for that. So when that's happening, just relax, take a deep breath, go with the flow. The universe knows ways to actually get to you whatever it is that you need at this point. So be clear on what you want and let the universe come to you in this. For the health card, what we have got is I can visualize my body as I want it to be. It says we encourage a visualization of self as you're wanting to be, seeing yourself in that way, thereby attracting it. The ideas and events that will bring it about for you will come into your experience once you begin to see yourself that way. When you feel fat, you cannot attract slender. When you feel poor, you cannot attract prosperity. That which you are, the state of being that you feel, is the basis from which you attract. That is why the better it gets, the better it gets, the worse it gets, the worse it gets. So, visualization is the key for you in the month of Jan. So, whatever you want to see yourself as, if you want to see yourself losing 7 kilos, 8 kilos, 10 kilos, whatever you want to do, visualize yourself in that position. If you keep on thinking and doing negative affirmations like I'm fat, I am not able to do this, I'm not able to do that, then you are going to get stuck in it. The key here for you in this month is to visualize yourself at that particular point. Be it healthy eating, be it including some sort of diet, some sort of rituals in your day to day life, or maybe including yoga in your life, whatever it is that you have in your mind. The more you think about it, the more happy you feel about it, it's going to come into your reality. So that's how the law of attraction always works. So make sure that you are visualizing what you want and then see it happen in your reality. The last sentence statement, actually, I want to repeat that. That's why it is always says the better it gets, the better it gets, and the worse it gets, the worse it gets. Sorry. So if you have noticed, someday you just wake up and you feel like there's a low vibe, and you feel nothing is going right, and you keep on saying that nothing is going right, and then you can see that there would be events that would be happening one after another, which would be confirming that the day is not right. But if you wake up happy in the morning, just try doing this. Wake up in the morning and say, this is going to be the best day of my life, and you see how many happy events will follow one after another. The more happy you feel, the more happier events are going to happen in your life. Try this and let me know in the comments if this has worked for you, because I have tried this and it definitely works for me. So about your mental well-being and your, I don't know why I'm keep on repeating mental well-being. So maybe definitely you need some mental support during this time. And it says every emotion I feel is guidance from my adoring inner being. Because my inner being offers a strong and steady vibrational signal, I can always feel my allowance or resistance to the signal. The better I feel, the more aligned I am. The worse I feel, the more out of alignment I am. As I reach for good feeling emotions, I am in alignment with the signal of my source. So, we are all here to have fun, be happy, have the joy in our life. So, exactly something similar is repeating here as well for you. If you feel emotionally down, if you feel burdened with the emotions that you're feeling, sit with yourself, let it process. If you want to cry, just sit and cry. If you want to write something down, sit down and write your emotions out. The more emotions you feel is the guidance that is coming from your inner being. Your inner being is telling you what you are feeling, what is the emotion that's there in your body right now. The more you process that emotion, the more you release it from your body, that's how much you will be aligned to the universe, and better things will come into your vibrational field. So there's always, whenever you feel heavy emotions, there's always a resistance, and for us it's important to release those resistance. And the best way to do it is just sit with yourself. For some, meditation helps, for some journaling helps, for some just talking to yourself also helps. Sit in front of a mirror and talk to yourself, and discuss what you are feeling at this point, and that's going to help you release those mental emotions and help you be stable during this month. The Moonology card says nothing is yet set in stone. So if you feel things have changed, or there is something which you can't do anything about, and you feel stuck, as we are seeing from the first card itself, then understand that it is not yet set in stone. Everything is energy, and energies constantly keep on changing. So your energy, your vibration, as it change, as you more focus on the good part of things, the more aligned you are, better things will come into your vibrational zone. So be rest assured that nothing has gone wrong. Everything can come back into your life. Whatever you put your focus on, whatever that you decide, whatever you intend, whatever you ask for the universe, it's gonna come into your 3D reality. And you can, whenever there is this mutable moon, that's gonna be the most important time in the month of Jan. So be a little bit conscious around that time, and see how you feel at that time, and how much you can release your emotions and focus on good things in life for beautiful other things to come into your uh, area. And for this self love card, it says, I use my words and thoughts as tools to shape my future. And it says, life is very simple. I create my experiences by my thinking and feeling patterns. What I believe about myself and about life becomes true for me. You can repeat this affirmation in front of a mirror for your well being. That's what I'm hearing. I create my experiences by my thinking and feeling patterns. So, as you feel, as you think, you are creating your own experiences. So, as I was saying, if things go wrong and you think about that, then one after the other events keep on going bad. So, what I believe about myself and about life becomes true for me. If you believe that something is true for you, then it is true for you. Universe doesn't know what is right or what is wrong. They just simply say whatever you believe is true for you. This actually sums up everything that we have been talking about in this reading, and it has been really wonderful. It's been a pleasure reading for you guys. Let me know in the comment box about anything that you want to share about this. If it resonated, I would love to hear from you guys. I hope this reading helped. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, the likes and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it's a beautiful way of energy exchange. And thank you for watching. Sending you lots of love and light. Bye bye. See you in another reading. Hi group 3. If you have chosen this amethyst crystal and these set of cards, then this is going to be a reading. I'm going to put this aside for a bit, and we are quickly going to check at the energy of this month. So this is going to be the overall energy that you might see during the month of January, and then we'll look into the oracle cards and see different areas of your life in the month of Jan 2023. This is a general reading, so as I always say, please take only what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe this is not the pile for you. You might check some other pile, or uh, maybe if you're called to another pile, you can check that, or maybe some other reading. Okay, the card we get here is the Thinking Man. And as you can see, he's holding a crystal. So the immediate thing that I'm being called to say is you are going to spend a lot of time in the month of January thinking about a lot of spiritual stuff. You're going to get a lot of downloads from the spirit team, from the universe, and you're going to spend a lot of time thinking about those things, processing those things, and that's going to help you complete some cycles. So if you have been stuck in some sort of cycle where you don't know how to proceed forward, then you're going to get a lot of information about it. You might be spending some time journaling your thoughts, and for some of you, I'm also hearing you'll be spending a lot of time meditating so that you can become open to receiving those messages. You'll be surrounded by the angels this month of January, and it's going to be a lot of positivity that's going to come into your life in this month. Also, for some of you, I'm hearing that you might be getting into some sort of education or study or course that you always wanted to take. You might be getting into it, which is going to make you learn a new thing, and that's going to make you think a lot and process those information a lot. So, and for a few of you, it's not for the majority, but for a few of you, I'm hearing that there might be something which will be bothering you in the month of January, and you'll be putting a lot of thoughts into it. And also, the guidance is that would be a waste of your time thinking about things and just going on thinking about something which is not gonna bring you any change or bring you any positivity. So, if something comes up which is bothering you, then don't waste your time thinking a lot about it. Let the universe handle it. Just give it up to the universe. Okay, so we'll check these oracle cards. As I earlier mentioned, I have pre-shuffled them for you in this group. So we'll look into your career. This card with your regards to your relationship, your love life, your family life. This would be with regards to your health. One would be with regards to your mental well-being, and this would be the main part or the time period in the month of Jan which would be helpful for you, and any other guidance that comes through from this card. And this would be how you can include self-love and focus on yourself more during this month. In your career situation, what I get is forgiveness. With regards to relationship, we get power. I am a radiant, glorious, powerful being. With regards to your health, this card says, I can only create within my own beliefs. This is for your mental well-being and your overall well-being. It says, first I seek joy and all else follows. For your month, the main time of the month and guidance, it says a fiery climax approaches. And for your self-love card, it says I am surrounded and filled with infinite wisdom. I don't know why I'm feeling a little lost while I'm doing this reading for this group. So it's maybe because of the Thinking Man. You will be feeling a little lost during this time, loss of words and loss of where you are and what's going on, because there's a lot of things going on in your mind during this time. So that's a message that came through, so I just wanted to clear it off. In your career situation, what I'm seeing is you are trying to reach for the stars and you are putting your 100% to reach to the top. However, there might be some obstacles that are happening. So the key here is to do forgiveness. So everyone is fighting their own battle. Everyone is a human being and having a human experience. But all of us are divine beings. There's a divine light. So see that light in others. Forgive them for everything that has happened. Or if there is some friction with you and someone from your co-workers or someone you work with, then just let forgiveness happen. Just let it go. Forgiveness is never for others. We don't forgive for others, we do it for ourselves. So it's forgiveness is something which you do so that you are released from that negativity. So try including forgiveness exercises. There's a lot available online. You can always just keep on saying in your mind, I forgive this person for so and so reason. And then you will see there's a change happening and you will proceed forward. There is sunrise happening in the horizon. All you have to do is release what you are holding on to, release any negativity that's there in your vibrations, and then you will see a lot of positivity coming in your career situation. In your relationships and love situation, we see power. So here also it's a similar figure, and if you want to see here, oops. So there's going to be a lot of change, I guess. This is a sort of breakdown that happened, and then you rise from there. So if you can see these two featuring the similar type of picture, reaching for the moon and reaching for the stars. So in relationship also you are trying to reach to the stars, and what I'm seeing here is you are going to have a very, very happy and powerful relationship with other people in the month of Jan. If it is about a love relationship, then you're going to share this happiness, and a lot of I see is physical bonding, connection, and a lot of time would be spent. You would be spending a lot of time together with this other person, if with regards to your love relationship, and there would be a lot of romance involved in here is what I'm seeing, and you're going to get a lot of happiness out of it. That's the overall picture. The sun represents happiness for me, and there's a lot of happiness and flowing of energy that's happening between you and this other person. For the health card, when it says I can only create within my own beliefs, it says from wherever you stand, you can get to wherever you want to be. If you could understand that your now is only the jumping off place for that which is to come, you could move quickly, even from dramatic, unwanted things to things that please you. But you must focus upon where you want to be. If this life experience contains the data that causes you to give birth to a desire, then the wherewithal to accomplish it is available to you. However, you cannot create outside your own beliefs. So, this card talks overall about how you can create your own reality with your thoughts. However, you are limited only by your own beliefs. So, I'll give you a small example here. If you believe that money is difficult to earn, then you cannot sit and just put an intention out that I am rich, or I am having this much amount in my account, or I'm going on this luxurious trip, wherein your core limiting belief says that money is hard to earn. So, what you're asked here with regards to your health, first of all, is to release anything that brings you down, any negative belief that you have about your own health. So if there are some people who have their own have a belief system, just an example, that some form of disease is hereditary. So whatever my parents had, I'm going to have it. So no matter what I do, no matter what is happening in my life, I might get that. So that is a negative belief which is stopping you from creating your own reality. This is going to come into your reality only if you believe in it. So you are being asked here to release any such belief systems. So what the guidance here is, you can sit down with yourself and write down if you have any negative belief about your own health. So if there is something that you believe might be true for you, maybe you believe that since my relatives are all fat, I'll be fat. So if you see any sort of those things coming up when you sit down with yourself, write it down and write a positive statement about it. I am creating my own reality. I am slim. I am happy. I am whatever that you want, put it down in a positive affirmation and repeat it to yourself. You'll see that's going to bring the change in your health conditions. So, for your well being card, we have is first I seek joy and all else follows. Since your feeling of joy is your indication of your connection with your source, once you have achieved joy, you have achieved connection with your source. And under these circumstances, all that is good follows. So, the more joyous you feel, the more joy you bring into your life, the more connected you are to the source. And then it becomes easier for the source to deliver to you whatever it is that you desire. When you say or show that you are happy, you are feeling joyful, the universe understands that okay, this is something which she wants or he wants, and the universe brings a lot of things into your experiences which will bring you more joy. Anything that you feel, more of that is going to be added to your experience by the universe, and the universe has innumerous ways to deliver that to you. So just show the universe that you are joyful, you are being happy, and that will build your connection with the source, and that's going to help you bring that happiness, peace of mind during this month. Whenever you feel that there is some disturbance, you just seek joy. Anything that fills your soul, anything that makes you happy, anything that makes you feel joyous, do that immediately. For me, what I do is I prepare a list of 10 things that brings me instant joy. So anytime I feel my energy is a little up and down, I immediately go to that list, pick up one out of it. So for some it might be listening to music, for some it might be dancing, for some it might be walking in the nature or walking in the park barefoot. There's a lot of things. So always try to put 5 things aside, put a sticky note, write those 5 things which is going to bring your energies back, which is going to make you feel happy. And whenever there is a change in your energies or when you feel a little down, immediately do one of those things and you will see how everything else will follow once you start feeling joyous. This says a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So, full moon is going to be an important time, and full moon is a time when there is a closure that happens, there is release that happens. So, if there is something which has been pending, there is a cycle which is going on, there is some thought process which you keep on thinking, which is not letting you move ahead, then this would be the time, the full moon time in the month of Jan. Whenever there is a full moon in the month of Jan, you please sit down with yourself, put up a candle, just meditate for a few minutes, write down whatever it is that is holding you back, that is not letting you move forward, and that which is not serving to your highest good. Put it them down in a paper and then say that I'm releasing you to the universe, and burn that paper safely. This is going to create a lot of space for you to include more good stuff in your life, to create your own reality, beautiful way, to get your desires come to your reality and manifest those desires. It's going to help you in that. So the timing is full moon, and anything that has not been helpful for you, it's gonna go out of your experience. There would be a climax that's approaching, there would be some closures. It could be with regards to this career situation which I'm hearing. So if there was something which was bothering you and there was something which was not working out in your favor, there would be a climax happening to it. Either that whole experience would be removed from your reality, or you would be changing places, and anyway that would be removed. So or else there would be a harmony that would be coming in that situation, and everything will move smoothly forward from then on. So full moon is the time which you can keep in your mind. The last card being the self-love card, it says, I am surrounded and filled with infinite wisdom. So this is talking about your connection with spirit again, the source. It says, I am one with the very power that created me. This power loves all its creations, including me. What a beautiful affirmation. You can always say this to yourself. In front of a mirror, it's going to be very, very powerful. This is where you are building your connection with the source. This is where you're building your trust on the universe, that it loves everyone, including me. So I am getting that power. The power word again repeats here, that I am with the very power that created me. So you are going to get that power from the source energy, from the universe, from the infinite source that has created everything and that loves everything. There's infinite love flowing everywhere. Sit with yourself and give that love to yourself. Open yourself to receive that love from the infinite wisdom, the source, the divine, God, whatever higher power that you resonate with. Let them fill you with this love, and that's going to bring a lot of happiness, joy, well-being, and good health in your life in the month of Jan 2023. So that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope it resonated. It was a pleasure reading for you guys. Thanks for all the love by liking and subscribing the channel. Please put it in the comment if it resonated, and if there's anything you would like to share with me, I would love to hear from you. So thank you for watching. Sending you lots of love and life. We'll see you in another reading soon. Bye bye. Love and light.